everyone, welcome back to my vlog. This is my life, because guess what? This is my life. It is 7:18 p.m. here in New York, and it feels like it's 100 degrees in the studio. I am sweating up a storm. I don't care what I look like. I have no makeup on because it would just melt off my face because I am sweating that bad. Okay, I'm gonna have to jump in a shower and just cool off, but I have to be very careful doing that because that's how my mother died. She was outside in the heat. They think she had a heat stroke, and she went inside and ran a cool bath, and it shocked her heart. She had a heart attack at the age of 47. And this thing on my head, I've been drenching it with water and putting it on my head. It's a hair wrap. And I've been putting them on my head, and it just dries within like no time. And as you can tell, I am sweaty. I stink. I'm sweaty. I ain't gonna lie. So I thought I would take a break from what I was doing, and I was trying to figure out what I was gonna do because I haven't done an actual video on here. So I'm like, well, what can I do? I can't do no makeup videos because it's too damn hot to do a makeup video. And I'm like, well, what can I do? And I was thinking, you know what? I got a lot of new makeup, and I have a lot of old makeup, and maybe I should do like a review of my makeup. I get my makeup from Dollar Tree or Five Below. Five Below is one of the bigger ones where I get my makeup. And no, I'm not wearing a bra. You can see the tattoos that are on my boob, my heart, and my puzzle pieces. Over here you can't see it as well. Well, yeah, you can. My Playboy bunny, but you can kind of see those. I don't care. It is fucking hot in here, okay? If you got a problem with the way I look, don't look at me. Keep scrolling. Well, anyways, so I was figuring, why don't I just do like a review of my makeup? And hopefully this hot ass weather like disappears so I can get back to doing like makeup videos and whatnot. And it's been too hot to even be outside. Like I did a quick weather in New York thing earlier today, and that was about it. I came back drenched in sweat. So I'm gonna go get some makeup and some of my makeup and beauty stuff, and I'll bring it back over here, and I'll do it separately. Like this will be my Dollar Tree, this will be my Five Below. So I figured an easy way to do it. Just pull the damn drawer out and carry it over, because I have these little tiny drawers that I put my makeup in. And then I just got to separate out what is Five Below and what's Dollar Tree. Okay, so we're going to start with Dollar Tree. And I'm going to start off with the Candy Moyo Moisturizing Foundation. I am white, like Casper. I'm probably like the whitest Native American you're going to find. My father's Native American, my mother's Irish and English. This right here is the best foundation I have found. I have to literally search all over different Dollar Trees just to find this foundation, because around here I only find a dark foundation. So when I found it, I grabbed the last two they had on the shelf, and I'm going to be going back and getting more because I love this stuff. I love it. It gives you full coverage, and it moisturizes as well when you're putting it on there. But the Candy Moyo, I give it a 10 out of 10 with the coverage and everything. Just remember, when you put foundation on, make sure you prep your skin before you put the foundation on, or it will not go on right. Okay, so the Candy Moyo, it says apply and blend with fingertips. That tells you how well it does. Just blend it in. I love it. Dollar Tree, it was $1.25. All right. All right. This is the Be Pure. This is Dollar Tree as well. Be Pure Hydrated Tinted Moisturizer. Okay. It has hyaluronic acid in it. And it's like a foundation, but it's tinted. And the thing is they didn't have my color. So I ended up with fair. And I found out that was a little too light for me. So what I use this for is actually a primer on my eyelids for my eyeshadow. And it has full coverage to it. But I haven't been able to actually try it because it's the wrong color. So I'm not going to give it like a complete rating, but it is really good to use as an eyeshadow primer. And that was $1.25. This right here is the, if I can read it, because it's like white writing on a clear lid. I know I have my glasses on. It's the Le Mercier. I don't know if I pronounced it right. Pressed finishing powder. Okay, I love this. I love this. And what you do is you use it in the areas where you would sweat. Like right now, it's going all over my face if I was wearing makeup. But you would just take your brush and just like put it alongside your nose, long hair, where you would really sweat, like your forehead. You don't need it all over your face. It does give you a blurred, filter-like coverage. So that right there, $1.25. That was actually pretty good. This one, you can get this anywhere, okay? But I think I got this at Dollar Tree because I see a lot of LA Colors at Dollar Tree. It's just foundation, and you can tell I'm going to need some more foundation. My opinion, pressed foundation, I'm not a real big fan of it, but it works. But also, I have older skin. But as you can tell, I have used it. It's not like my go-to, but it does cover where needed. You don't have to put it all over your face. You know, you can just put it where it's needed. This one definitely was the wrong color. It's Be Pure, Dollar Tree, Hydrating Under Eye Concealer, and it's in the color medium. Okay, and it does work and it doesn't work for me because I'm very fair skinned, but it does cover. It does do good coverage. You know, just put little dots along here. It does do coverage. It's just, in my case, because it's the wrong color, I have to put a lot of concealer to kind of neutralize that it's too damn dark for me. All right, so that's Five Below. All right, this one, another one I didn't realize it was the wrong color until I got home. This is the Essentially Ageless Concealer. Okay, and it goes on nicely. It goes on smoothly. You know, sometimes I use it as like just to give me a little color if I don't have any like bronzer or anything. But this right here, it's a really good product. It doesn't crease or anything. It doesn't like get into like your little wrinkle areas. It gives you the coverage you need. Next is, and I don't know where the contour stick went, but this is a highlighting stick. Not a big fan of it. Not a big fan of it. It is a cream. It is like a cream. It is difficult to blend. So this is like more for in an emergency highlighter. And I do have a contouring stick, but no idea where it is. Next is the Be Pure Essentially Ageless Primer. I do love this. And for somebody with older skin, it actually does the job. So that's another thing from Dollar Tree. And lastly is the LA Colors Conceal Correct. This is for redness or anything. I don't have a lot of that, but it does do the job. It does cover properly. So that is the first drawer of my Dollar Tree stuff. Okay, so now on to the next drawer, and I just realized that next drawer is like 2/3 Five Below stuff. So I have a very little, actually Dollar Tree stuff in that drawer. All right. First, we're going to talk about the Be Pure Liquid Blush. Okay, this is very, very pigmented. Okay, that is very pigmented. See, so when you put it on, if you put too much on, that's what you're going to get. So all you need is one dab of this. It's very, very pigmented. Just make my face redder than it already is. But that is very pigmented. Next would be, and I don't use this as much anymore because I have a different brow kit. All right, so this is the LA Colors Browy Wowie Brow Pencil. Okay, on this side we have the part that you would, fill in your brows. And then on this side, you have your little spoolie. I don't use this as much anymore for my eyebrows. I'm using something else, but it does work pretty good, like for filling in. So I'm not going to do it completely, but it does work. It's not like the greatest, but it is Dollar Tree. Next is the Be Pure Makeup Corrector Gel Pen. For $1.25, this works really good, and it does its job. It does have that little tip there, and it does extend out. I'm not going to extend it too far because I don't know how far it extends, but it does its job. $1.25. All right, this is the Iani Black Eyelash Glue. I'm going to say that I picked it up because I thought that would be a good idea to have it, because then, it would look like I had eyeliner on when I put falsies on. But the thing is you can't get this shit off your eyelid. It takes forever to get it off your eyelid. And if you're like me and you're not steady in the hands, because I do have hand trimmers, and you're trying to get the false eyelash on, which it takes me like an hour for each one. So if you ever see me wearing falsies, applaud me that I got them on. And if you ever see them looking weird, don't make fun of me. It's because I have hand trimmers. Okay? So you try to sit there trying to put on a falsie with your hand going like this. Okay? And I have the little thing that grasps it. Let me see if I can find it. I have this thing, and you know what? Even having that, my hands still shake. So it takes me like an hour for each eye to get them on. And if with me shaking, if I go up by the eyelid, then I have like the glue like all over my eye. So it wasn't a good idea for me to get the black, but if you're really good at putting eyelashes on, I would recommend the Iani Black Eyelash Glue. Okay? Here's where I come in with a bad review. White eyeliner. It doesn't say who it's made by. It just says eyeliner. I can't remember what it said on the package. This is a no-go for me. I was all excited about finding white eyeliner. Okay? Really excited because you see people like put it in the crease or use it for, decorating, designs and everything. No. It goes on really crappy. It goes on really crappy. It does not. Let me get the sweat off my hand. Okay, so it's not my hand. It's crappy. So I give it a bad review. I'm glad it was only $1.25. So if you're at Dollar Tree and you see this one, do not pick it up. All right, next we have the LA Colors Eye Marker. It's like an eyeliner, but it's more like for designing. And this one, I actually give it a better review because that actually works. It's a little, and it's tiny. It's so tiny. That's what she said. Well, that's what she shouldn't say. All right, it comes off easily. Okay. But I recommend this one over the white one. So I'm hoping I can find a white liner somewhere that is decent. Oh, here's another bad review. It's old. I've been hanging on this for a while to do a review. It's the Be Pure Hydrating Mascara. Okay? Dollar Tree. I got this, I think it was in December. I got this in December. And I only used it once. And somehow it's all dried out. And I make sure everything's closed. Okay, everything's closed. I've only used this once and it's all dried out. It's not worth it. I thought, oh, great, it's a hydrating mascara, but it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. So this is definitely a no-go. The Be Pure Hydrating Mascara. Do not purchase. It is a waste of money. All right, so let's move on to the next drawer. Okay, so the next drawer was all Five Below stuff. And don't tell me I need to clean my room, this studio up. It is clean. It just happens to be that behind me I bagged up the bedding because that needs to be washed. And next to that is the laundry basket, and I had to place a little tote in there. And this right here is a chair, and the mirror is right on top of it because the mirror is usually behind me. It glares on my cell phone, and I don't like it. Okay, so it is clean. It's just, it just looks like it's disorganized, which it's not. We live in a studio. What do you fucking expect? 90% of our life is in a fucking storage unit. All right, so I'm gonna start off with this little trio here, bought separately, but if you go online, you can buy them all together. And we have the Be Pure Glow Up Smoothing Serum in Strawberry. We have the Glow Up Revitalizing Serum in Pomegranate. And we have the Glow Up Renewing Serum with Avocado. As you can tell, this one's probably my favorite. I love these. I love these. I love the smell of them. And when I first opened these, I didn't realize it had a little squirt thing on it. So I ended up twisting it off, and I'm like, well, what the hell am I supposed to do with this? So I was like, okay. But then I realized it had a squirt thing in it. You can tell I really was never into makeup. Tomboy, never really into makeup. But these, I love them. The smell is not strong. They smell so good. They smell so good. And there's other things in these scents that I need to pick up. They're worth it. They're worth it. Mix it with your primer. You're good to go. And speaking of primer, the Be Pure Hydrating Primer Serum infused with rose oil. Now, I'll tell you how good this stuff is because I just bought this because I'm almost out of my other one. That's how good that is. Smells really good, and it is hydrating. It is hydrating. I wish they had this in a bigger bottle, but that's what you get, $1.25. All right, next is another little trio, bought separately, but I'm sure you can buy them all together somewhere else. These cute little trios with these little bubble things in them. These little popping bubbles. I got the Spa Essentials Glow in Niacinamide Serum. I got the Spa Essentials Plump with Collagen Serum. And the Spa Essentials Doom with Hyaluronic Acid Serum. And I love it when you get those little popping bubbles. I couldn't even get one in there. Of course, I can't get one out. There we go. Get the little popping bubbles in there. And what they do, okay, so you get a little popping bubble and it just pops on your face and it goes on so smooth. It's very hydrating. I have sensitive skin and this does not cause me to break out at all. And see how it just hydrates. And it goes on so smooth. Has no major scent to it. I give those two trios there 10 out of 10. I do like them. You could probably say I probably use these equally. Okay, you could probably say use them equally. All right, but because I'm sweating, I don't want to leave anything on my face. All right, so next, well, I put these away. Because I'm an older woman, I'm 44 years old, I'm not getting any younger, I need retinol. Okay, I need retinol. So the Global Beauty Care Retinol Renewing Double Serum refines skin, tone, and texture with peptides. This right here. If you have aging skin like I do, you're getting up there in age and you wanna like finally start taking care of your skin, I use this at night. It's in my night routine. I'll use it every once in a while during the day, but this is my night routine because I need to do something about this skin, okay? I need to do something about my skin. I'm not getting any younger. And I know there's somebody out there that's saying something about my tattoos. Fuck you. They're there because I want them to be there, okay? My husband's started a new hobby of doing tattoos, and when he first started, I became his canvas because that skin that you get with your tattoo pen sucks. So my husband tattooed me what I wanted him to tattoo. So anything that's on me that's tattooed, I asked for it. Some things I tattooed myself. So you want to see my legs? Because I got one side that's Halloween, one side that's Christmas. So, and who's going to say anything? Who's got anything to say about Pac-Man? All right. So next is the Dermacell Labs AHA glycolic acid toning solution and the BHA lactobionic acid toning solution. I don't know what the difference is between the two of them. I just bought them, Dollar Tree. They both work great. They work well with people with sensitive skin. Doesn't leave your face dry, and it's Dermacell. It's Dermacell, so you know that it's made for your face. So this is definitely a thing that I plan on buying again when I run out. As you can tell, I haven't been using it lately, but it's because I've been working with these things to see how well they work, and I fell in love with those. All right, so on to the next drawer. Okay, so that was the last of the Dollar Tree makeup and beauty stuff. Stay tuned to the next video that I'm going to be doing. I'll be reviewing Five Below makeup and beauty stuff.